For a professional fighter, months of training exact a physical toll. With fight night drawing closer, even George St-Pierre's recovery is a rigorous part of the regimen.
It's a deep tissue massage. Right now I'm in pain.
1-2 days after massage, a little bit sore, you know? This part is very important too, is lumbar square. All the muscles, the attachment in the hips.
Massage helps you recuperate. Of course, it's not comfortable, but it's not during the pressure that is good. It's after, when he goes out. I feel the benefit of it. Yes, sir. Oh, putain.
The rigid schedule this last week of training leaves barely a moment to spare. Even while pausing to refuel, St-Pierre is still at work, answering questions for the media.
George, you've talked about fighting Jake for many years, even, before he was in the UFC. What was it about him that always intrigued you, even, 2-3 years ago?
I don't want to be a paper champion, So I want to be a real champion, and to be a real champion, I need to fight the best contender, the best guy. And Jake Shield, I consider Jake Shield like a champion too. So I take this fight very seriously.
When you see the odds, does it bug you, George, that people are trying to rate Jake as such an underdog? Does it bug you that people aren't giving him the respect?
This is foolish. This is like a trap for me. I'm not gonna fall into that trap. This is the odds. It's ridiculous. I know how dangerous this could be. Like, people, they don't acknowledge the true skill set of Jake Shield, and that is something that really pissed me off.
Team GSP's final sparring workout has arrived. With the game plan in place and their fighter in peak shape, the preparation is nearly complete. Now comes the final phase, execution.
Hey boys, let's get ready! I think Jake's gonna come there to take on George St-Pierre. I don't think he's coming in there to lose. He's coming there to fight, he's coming there to win. And George's job is to take all that fight out of him.
Now it's only about George fighting better than his opponent. There's still that one big step to take. It's not enough to be the better fighter. You have to fight better too.
They're both great fighters. They've both gone the distance on fights. They're both finished fights, and it is going to come down to a fine edge of something that's very small. That's going to determine the winner of this fight, and I think George has that edge.
Nice, beautiful. Invert the knees, invert, that's it.
I believe that whatever problems Jake Shields poses for George St-Pierre are not nearly as bad as the problems that George St-Pierre poses for Jake Shields.
Jake has a chance to win this fight as anybody else that fights any man has a chance. He wants to fight the best George St-Pierre, and he's getting his wish.
The most sinful hand, please, on top. The most sinful hand.
My training is perfect. You guys are the best. Merci pour tout.
Everybody here is ready, 100% ready. We're gonna go win on 3.
Cannot be more ready than this, man.
Win on 3.
On est au top, man.
1, 2, 3.
As the clock ticks toward his departure for Toronto, Jake Shields is eager for a distraction. On Easter Sunday, the diversion of choice is the annual Bring Your Own Big Wheel race down San Francisco's famed Lombard Street.
San Francisco is, a city that's always got unusual stuff going on. So sometimes it's good to go check out some of the events and just get my head off fighting and do something a little different and have a little fun. I did the race a couple years ago, but being a week out from a huge fight, probably not a good idea. I don't think Dana would like that too much. Sees me flying down a hill on a big wheel.
12 weeks of training have come down to one final send-off. Days from now, Shields will enter the octagon for the most important fight of his life. Tonight, it's one last chance to break bread with his teammates and reflect on all that's brought them to this moment.
Feeling good?
Ready, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Can't wait.
From our days in Shudo, sharing a hotel room.
From barnyard beatdowns.
Barnyard beatdown.
Fighting in barns, Indian casinos.
Fighting inside the cage, outside the cage. trying to cash checks.
Yeah. Fighting for $100.
Fighting for $100 to the main stage.
Came a long ways.
You knew it. You called it. You prophesized it.
It was a plan all along.
That's crazy. Unbelievable. All right, boys. Let's toast to our boy Jake Shields. It's been a long journey. Training camps are done. Hard work's over.
Time to pay off.
New UFC champ.
They say it's the journey, not the destination, that teaches us who we are. For these two fighters, the journeys have been unique, the destination identical. For one, the road is fraught with twists and turns. He once fought for respect, years later for greatness. Now, he wants more. All the sessions suffered and aches endured, bumps in the road to his ultimate goal, immortality.
People know me as GSP right now, but they forget I'm George St-Pierre. I had a different life before. I always believed that one day I could be champion. My ultimate goal right now is I want to be the greatest. I work all my life to reach that goal, and I'm not about to giving up.
Jake Shields stands in the way. His road has snaked from the sleepy Sierra Nevadas to this defining moment of his career. His last 15 fights, he has scraped, clawed, and willed himself to do one thing: win.
It's been a long road to get where I'm at. It's been years and years training. This is the ultimate test right here. This is the moment I've been thinking about for years, getting there with GSP. And I got a lot of respect for him. I think he's a great fighter, but I'm a great fighter as well, and I'm ready for an all-out war.
Nice. Nice.
Two fighters, two journeys, one title. Decades of sacrifice have pushed them down this path. Saturday night in Toronto, the roads will finally cross.